I always found cosplay intriguing, so I decided to explore it further by dressing up as a schoolgirl. As I applied makeup and styled my hair, I felt a surge of excitement about becoming someone new. After donning the plaid skirt, white blouse, and knee-high socks, I admired my reflection in the mirror. The transformation was striking, and I marveled at my appearance as a female version of myself. Exiting the bathroom, I glimpsed my reflection in the hallway mirror, my heart racing with anticipation as I headed to the schoolgirl-themed cosplay event. Upon entering, all eyes were on me. I sensed everyone's admiration for my schoolgirl attire, which boosted my confidence and empowered my female persona. I mingled with the other cosplayers, feeling a sense of camaraderie with my fellow enthusiasts. The attention I received was intoxicating, and I reveled in the feeling of being desired and admired. As the night went on, I found myself drawn to a tall, handsome man dressed as a dashing prince. His eyes locked with mine, and I felt a spark of electricity pass between us. We danced together, our bodies moving in perfect harmony as we lost ourselves in the music. As the night progressed, the chemistry between the prince and I became undeniable. We slipped away from the crowd, finding ourselves alone in a secluded corner of the venue. His hands roamed over my body, sending shivers of pleasure down my spine. I was overwhelmed by the sensation of his lips on mine, his touch igniting a fire within me. I eagerly reciprocated, my hands exploring his muscular frame as we gave in to our primal desires. The prince lifted me onto a nearby table, his hands trailing up my thighs as he whispered sweet nothings in my ear. I moaned softly, unable to contain the pleasure that coursed through my body. As the prince's hands found their way under my skirt, I gasped in anticipation. He teased me with feather-light touches, driving me to the brink of ecstasy. I arched my back, urging him to take me to the heights of pleasure. With a hungry look in his eyes, the prince lifted me onto the table, positioning himself between my legs. I felt a surge of desire as he entered me, his movements slow and deliberate as he claimed me as his own. I surrendered to the passion that consumed us, lost in the sensation of our bodies moving as one. The room faded away, leaving only the two of us locked in a dance of desire and fulfillment. As we reached the peak of pleasure, our cries of ecstasy filled the room, a symphony of passion and release. In that moment, dressed in my schoolgirl uniform, I experienced a transformation unlike any other. Over the next few days, my relationship with the prince blossomed into a deep and passionate love affair. Our connection was undeniable, and I found myself falling deeper and deeper for him with each passing moment. One day, as we lounged in the prince's lavish chambers, he surprised me with a gift, a beautiful wardrobe filled with an array of exquisite female outfits. My heart swelled with gratitude as I realized that he not only accepted my love for cross-dressing but embraced it wholeheartedly. The prince, with a glimmer of mischief, urged me to delve into the wardrobe's treasures. Like a child in a sweet shop, I eagerly tried on every garment. From graceful dresses to alluring undergarments, each item enhanced my sense of beauty and femininity. In the twilight hours, the prince extended an invitation to a lavish masquerade ball at the palace. While browsing the wardrobe for attire, my gaze fixed upon a magnificent ball gown that mesmerized me. Enveloped in the gown, I experienced a sensation of regal splendor, the fabric draping around me in a lavish display. The prince's eyes widened with admiration upon seeing me in my full splendor. Extending his hand, he guided me to the ballroom, where we danced beneath the gentle flicker of candlelight. With every movement, I embraced the sensation of being a princess in a fairy tale, immersed in a realm of magic and love. As the night progressed, the prince murmured tender words of affection and admiration, enveloping me in a cocoon of warmth. In his expressions of love, I found myself feeling treasured and wanted in a manner entirely new to me. Following the ball, the prince and I retreated to his chambers, consumed by a profound yearning and longing. As we undressed one another, a profound intimacy and vulnerability permeated the space, weaving us into a tapestry of passion and affection. I luxuriated in the feeling of his caress against my skin, his touch tracing the lines of my body with utmost reverence and dedication. In his embrace, I felt elevated, cherished, and worshipped, igniting a joy within me that knew no bounds. During our intimate moments that evening, I gave myself entirely to the prince, welcoming his gentle exploration of my body with tender affection. Our union unfolded seamlessly, a beautiful melody of longing and gratification resonating throughout the room. In the subsequent days, the prince and I delved deeper into our affection and desire, surpassing boundaries of gender and identity. With each passing moment, our connection flourished, affirming the enduring strength of genuine love and acceptance. Donning various feminine ensembles, I discovered a newfound sense of liberation and strength. With the prince as my companion, I embraced my authentic self with confidence, revealing the intricacies of my being to the world without fear. Amidst the blossoming of our romance, the prince and I reached the zenith of our joy. Across the kingdom, anticipation surged at the prospect of our imminent royal coronation. Soon, we would ascend as king and queen, exemplifying a union of harmony and affection destined to leave a lasting legacy for generations to follow. In anticipation of the grand occasion, I revisited the princess's wardrobe, seeking the ideal attire for the pivotal moment in our lives. Settling my gaze upon a resplendent gown adorned with pearls and lace, I knew it was fit for royalty. Enveloped in the gown, a surge of anticipation and exhilaration washed over me. With each passing moment, I embodied the essence of a queen, prepared to stand alongside the prince and govern the realm with poise and honor. On the day of the coronation, the palace resonated with the sounds of jubilation and melody. Hand in hand, the prince and I stood before our subjects, poised to accept the crowns that would signify our reign as the new monarchs. As the crown graced my brow, a swell of pride and elation engulfed me. No longer merely a prince enamored with a princess who embraced femininity, I stood as a queen, exuding authority and majesty, prepared to steer our realm toward a future of prosperity and harmony. The prince's gaze brimmed with affection and reverence, his eyes reflecting a profound love and admiration. Together, we embarked on our journey as sovereigns, bound by our shared devotion to each other and our realm. As we retired to our royal bedchamber that night, the prince's eyes gleamed with longing and ardor. His approach was filled with a hunger that stirred excitement within me, his touch igniting sensations that left me breathless. Completely surrendering to him, I embraced the intensity and fervor of our love. Our bodies moved in a seamless union, expressing desires and pleasures beyond verbalization. In the embrace of our passion, I experienced a profound sense of fulfillment and unity. Within the prince's arms, I discovered a haven of unconditional love and acceptance, where I could freely express myself without inhibition or reservation. As time flowed into years, the prince and I governed the kingdom with empathy and sagacity, our affection radiating like a guiding light in times of adversity. Together, we confronted trials and victories, shared moments of elation and sorrow, yet our connection remained steadfast and unyielding. Our romance evolved into folklore, whispered within the palace corridors and far beyond its walls. We symbolized optimism and solidarity, illustrating love's capacity to overcome any obstacle and unite souls in a bond destined to endure eternally. Standing upon the palace balcony, surveying the realm we had crafted together, I recognized the everlasting nature of our love, a flame destined to illuminate through the ages, a beacon of hope amidst a world veiled in shadows.